Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where there's not really a whole lot for us to be doing right now. I mean, we can always continue getting more things, and that is something that we are almost certainly going to continue to do. I think we'll put in the King of Bohemia. He's slightly worse, but he's also way more powerful and not a malcontent. So we'll do that. Excellent. And then we'll come down here and make sure that he is researching military tech, because I actually want to be researching tech right now, because I want to have the highest level of tech possible going into... Okay, whatever. I'm not concerned about that. Going into Europa, I want to have the highest tech that we possibly can, and to that end, we need to be working on a few different things. First off, I guess we could grab any of these, and I think Popular Customs we grab, as well as shipbuilding. There we go. Excellent. Great idea for a monument, huh? Do it. Okay, and then I want to work over here on some hospitals for additional tech gain. Specifically, I want to be working on things like the pharmacology laboratory. That requires this upgrade. So we will get that started on all of these. Yet this is fine. No, it'll never happen. Okay, here we could use a library. Excellent. Yep, this is all fine. I don't really care. Here we could use a library as well. Go for it. Also a library. Also a library. And, you guessed it, a pharmacology laboratory, because we can actually do that. And over here, still building a chapel? Okay, that's actually, I think, not one that we decided to do, but whatever. We'll take some free money. Well, good luck with that. Okay, so the Byzantine leader should still be in the... Hang on. He is not currently in the defensive pact against us. And we don't have a truce on him. Okay, so these are all claims that we can press. What's he... Hang on. Who is this? Who are you? We can press someone's claim on the Byzantine Empire here. Would we get the Byzantine Empire if we did this? Let's see. Well, there is no higher title than Emperor, so actually we would not. That's not super useful. So I'm not sure that we want to do any of these claims unless... We could establish a tributary state. These are all border disputes. I'm not too interested in a border dispute. We have a lot of borders. And these are holdings wars. I'm not too interested in those either. I would love a forced vassalization. That is a lot of money that we would get from an embargo war. But again, I'm not super interested in that. I do want to fight them. Yeah, that would break free on the death of the suzerain. Whereas this one will only break break free rather, if the suzerain has negative prestige, is not independent, has less realm size than the tributary state, or declines a defensive call to arms. We can't call it to war. But he would have the opportunity to accept this immediately. So, how would this end up importing? I actually want to look that up. So, CK2, how does a tributary import to Europa? This is not helpful. This is not giving me anything to do with Crusader Kings. It's giving me, like, National Geographic Society stuff. Yeah, that is not super useful. Because if we wanted to do this, it would essentially be like these guys are, right? It would be like England. They are a tributary state of us. They themselves have a tributary state. But if we import this, do they import as a vassal? I don't know. We can offer vassalization, but they won't ever do it because of the I am a king. And we can't declare our own wars. So the best way to do this, of course, would be to inherit the Byzantine Empire. And these options aren't great right now. And we'd have to change the succession law in the Byzantine Empire, which would be exciting. I don't know, maybe we should target some holdings over here? Although, I'm wondering what exactly is happening over here? Internal de jure wars. And revocation. Okay. I definitely want to fight the Byzantines. We might have to accept a relatively small war goal here. So what war goal would we be looking for? I mean, we could claim Asturias. This is a duchess. If we hold a higher title and are the same dynasty, or if we're the de jure liege of the Kingdom of Asturias, Duchess Hypatia will also become a vassal of us. We are the de jure liege of Asturias, aren't we? We need to check this. Kingdom of Asturias, de jure? De jure drift. Has de jure moved it into the Byzantine Empire? It's not de jure part of the Empire of Hispania. Okay. So that wouldn't work. She would become independent. Wouldn't she? Maybe she wouldn't. She's already a vassal of Italy. Now, does Italy hold an empire-level title? No, they do not. They hold a king-level title. Interesting. I think we give it a go. I really do. I think this is a good time to do it. So we claim Asturias, and we see what happens here. Council votes yes. In we go. Okay, what do we got around here? We've got Italy. There's a couple liege levies. We've got a Pyrrhus over here. That's heavy on the couple. We've got France in this region over here. I'm actually going to raise the French army here. And then the Aquitanian army here. This is actually sieging right now. We'll send these guys in over here. We'll send these guys in over this way. These will hold for now until the reinforcements arrive. And we've got our retinues coming up. There are some Byzantine troops that raised in the region, but I don't think that's a problem. Okay, sieges have begun. Is this de jure part of Asturias? No, this is Andalusia. So technically we don't actually care about sieging here. We'll push forward. And we do want to check in on this side over here and say, are the Byzantines planning on attacking us over here? And it looks like the answer is yes. So we will raise some liege levies in this region, some Arabian liege levies here, and we'll bring them in, or rather vassal levies, local lieges. We'll bring these troops up over here. This should be Egypt, if I recall correctly. No, that's the Duke of Mundar. This is Africa, though, so that's fine. And then these guys can attack this region. And this should be sufficient to hold this area. Excellent. Okay. So this trade post has successfully been sieged. So I want to bring these guys up over this way. Arrange betrothal, huh? Sure. Okay, we'll group these together and attack straight in over this way. Can we assault this? No, we cannot. That's fine. So I'm going to have this army attack over here and this army attack over here. Let's check in on this front quick. This appears to be fine so far. Supply limit here is 30k. That's acceptable. And these troops can move up here to be in position to reinforce if necessary. Have we raised these levies? Yeah, that's Africa. This is Egypt over here, though. So I want to raise local liege levies. I guess we already have for Egypt. Okay. That'll have to do. So let's get these sieges done. So it'll take some time. But I mean, we're invading this area with like 100,000 troops. That's 2/3 of their entire army. Especially considering they have large contingents of their army over in this area. That should be fine. Realistically, how many troops could we potentially get over here? Not a ton. Okay. This is mountains. We'll begin another siege right over here. And whether this becomes independent or it becomes ours is maybe a little irrelevant. Because ultimately, having it be not Byzantine is perhaps the best way to handle this. Of course, I still want to unite all of the Miaphysite holy sites. Have we... How close are we on that? Hang on, let's pull open this menu. Where do we see the holy sites from again? Yeah, it's this one here. Okay, so it would need to be Dwin that we would take. Okay, that is de jure part of Armenia. Okay, it's going to be interesting. I mean, we can work on that. That's probably going to be our next goal. Contemplation? Yeah, I can do that. So we want to do penance. There we go. So we should not have much of an issue here. I do see these troops wandering around over here. They don't seem to be too interested in actually doing anything, though. We've successfully sieged here. We cannot assault. We're no longer gluttonous. So fantastic. We should start getting extreme amounts of war score in a moment. Yeah, we're up to 16% now. These guys decided not to attack us. Probably wise. I am going to switch our retinues to half-speed reinforcement, because our money is kind of plummeting. We're now at 22% war score. Our occupations over here appear to be going reasonably well. So that is fantastic. We're at 28% war score. There are some Byzantine forces making their way over here. That should be fine. Okay, we're at 46%. These guys are getting slowed down by our vassals, which is exactly what I wanted to see. They're actually responding to the war goal, which is entertaining. For once, they're doing that correctly. Oh, hello. We need to finish this. Top leadership over here. Go reinforce this. Good thing I checked in on that. Okay. These guys are making their way up here. This is what type of territory? This is plains. Okay. I was hoping that that would be better defensive terrain. We will arrive on 27 May. Just hold out 6 more days, guys. Two more days? Yes. Fantastic. Reinforcements have arrived. We're going to need to put in some level of leadership over here. And we should be able to hold this in theory. Okay, crushed. Fantastic. This battle is now ongoing, so we weren't able to put our better leaders in. But that's fine. We'll move these guys back. And the question is, do we have to reinforce this? I did not mean to click on that. I meant to actually select the combat. There we go. So we don't have any terrain bonuses here. Their leadership sucks. Their center is better led than ours, but our flanks are far better. So hopefully our flanks carry the day. Particularly this flank is very strong. How are these flanks looking? Yes, flanks are looking good. He is surrendering. And she did indeed become part of the Abyssinian Empire. Excellent. Okay, we will put down any realm levies. There we go. We're threatening again. There's a surprise. We'll take these guys back down over this way for now. There we go. Got ourselves another kingdom. I definitely think our next focus should be on pushing through this region and getting the Georgia territory over here. That's going to be a big deal, especially if we can cut off the Byzantines from this section of their empire and this section. That's going to be absolutely huge. I'm assuming the Byzantines are going to join the defensive pact against us at this juncture. Yes, they absolutely are. That's okay. We'll wait for another opportunity, and then we will push in over this way. Ideally, we take Great Holy War for Lusitania. Okay. Good luck with that. So the idea is that we take Assyria and then Armenia, ideally. Although we could just simply push in and take Armenia. Do we have a CB for that? I mean, obviously we can't declare it right now because of the truce-breaking issue, as well as the slight defensive pact against us. But I'm just checking here. Armenia. Do we have a claim on Armenia? And it does not look like we do. Okay. So this is the Duchess of Armenia here, who is directly under the Basilius of the Byzantine Empire. However, she is unmarried. And we happen to have a son. He's too young. She would prefer a matrilineal marriage. She is 11. He is 5. However, this is her heir. That would still not work. Yet. What if we send her a gift and pay her off? She would do it. Fantastic. Now I want to double check. Which county is it that we actually need? This one, Dwin. And that is one that she owns. Okay. That gets us our holy site. Assuming the inheritance works out correctly. This acquaintance, a beloved acquaintance apparently, is claiming that some thing tried to kill him last night. He woke up with a small shape pressing down on his chest. It ran off hissing, but left a nasty long needle behind. I think it was just a nightmare. The maids leave needles lying around everywhere. However, there are dark rumors about the so-called demon child, my courtier Hakim, again. You know what? We need to get rid of Hakim if we can. He's apparently a courtier. Where is he? This guy. Right? We're his educator. Yes. This is him. Could we kill him? Let's see here. Plot power. Send gift. Excellent. Let's just make this happen. I want this demon spawn out of here. I've had quite enough of this. So we're going to slightly murderate him a little. This should, in theory, give us plenty of plot power to make this happen. We're not going to send him into hiding. We're his liege and his educator. So I think we just make this happen. Oh, that's a very expensive gift. Okay. Let's see how much that gets us. This should be plenty, in theory. More than enough, I would think. Okay, we already have the plan happening here. Let's see if this works. Is the plan gonna happen? Yes. Chicken for lunch today, I think. Okay, Hakim is dead. There. Now we shouldn't have him messing with our plans anymore, in theory. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, I'm going to go ahead and continue to work on spreading our borders a little bit, and we do have this particular county lined up to become ours, which is fantastic. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.